Welcome to Crimson Guitars. I'm Sean. I'm one of the teachers usually here, but today I have asked to, well, come in and do some work on this beautiful guitar. Of course it's got nibs, so yeah, I guess I deserve that one. This is a beautiful Heritage H535. Their take on, I guess, the classic semi-hollow. Beautiful, beautiful guitar, basically brand new, but the customer who has bought this basically wants different frets. And as a custom shop, we are absolutely perfectly happy to oblige any customer's needs. So these frets are going to come out. We're going to put in a set of narrow tall frets that the customer does want. So first impressions, that is a nice top. It's good, it looks good. One of the first things I see was that kind of contraption, this guy right here. It is cool, no other word for that. And I got a lovely round over on this pickguard. It's just a beautiful piece, beautifully flamed. And here are those aforementioned nibs. It is basically where the binding is coming up over the frets. They look fabulous, but unfortunately on this one, we are going to be removing them because refretting a guitar with these things is a nightmare, basically. For those of you who don't know, Heritage is a company that was formed in, I believe, the mid-80s when the Gibson factory relocated from Kalamazoo in the US. I can't remember what state Kalamazoo is in. Let me know in the comments below, I guess. When they did relocate, you had a couple of their employees did not want to relocate, so they stayed behind. And I guess that's the foundation of Heritage. And from my impression of them in the industry is they do the classic styles, but with a little bit more attention to detail, more of that classic craftsmanship in it. And yeah, it does show in this particular guitar. So in the process of leveling this fretboard, we've come up against a slight snag. Effectively, what we have here, anywhere where it's this kind of lighter color, is parts that I've sanded. And anywhere like these darker areas, are low spots, places that have not been sanded. And there are some along the side of the fretboard here. Let me bring the light in. And a very deep one just down here. And we now have the quandary of whether or not to sand down to get rid of these. I've used our little depth tester tool here to check the depth of all of these fret slots, and they are pretty much on the limit of fret acceptance, I guess. If I was to sand down to find all of these low spots, my fret slots are going to be too shallow, and with a bound fretboard, that is a mess. Basically means we have to get a fret slot cleaning saw and go through each one individually. So I guess now we have to get in touch with the customer and figure out what he wants to do. that's it for this one, guys. New frets in, happy days. They look pretty good. Hopefully the customer is going to be super happy with these. They are different, they are what he wants, and that is what is important at the end of the day. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and all that good stuff. And hey, if this does well, maybe you'll see me back here again more often. Thanks very much.